we need to compute capital F prime of 3, where capital F is 1 over F inverse of x. We know the two conditions. So let's use the quotient rule here. U over V prime, U prime V, UV prime divided by V squared. And in our case, F prime of x, U prime V 0, U V prime, F inverse prime x over V squared, F inverse x squared. Now we need to compute F prime of 3. This one prime at 3. So we replace x by 3. Here's minus 1, just minus this. Let's compute the numerators. So in general, we can compute this one. F inverse prime x. Want to compute this. So here's how we use it. We will use chain rule to do that. F inverse f of x. So compose these two functions. This is the identity function. It sends x to x. So inverse function of f. So f inverse of f of x is equal to x. So now we derivative both sides. This one prime equal to x prime. Now we use the chain rules. So here's is a statement of a chain rule. So f g x prime. So f prime of gx times g prime of x. And we use this here. F inverse prime of f of x times f prime of x. That's the left hand side. Right hand side is 1. So f inverse prime f of x equal to 1 divided by f prime of x. Now we will use this formula in our question. Here's f prime of 3. On the numerators we have f inverse prime of 3. F inverse prime of 3 by the conditions we have here. 3 is f of 2. So 3 is f of 2. And f inverse of 3, f inverse of 3 equal to f of 2 equal 3. F inverse of 3 must be 2 squared. So we use this here. Now f inverse prime of f of 2 by this condition, we know that at f of 2, so we replace 2 there. 2, 1 over f prime of 2. 1, so minus, we need to keep that. 1 over f prime of 2. Down there we have 4. So here's we use it. Now f prime of 2 by hypothesis is 5. 1 minus 1 over minus 1 over 5 divided by 4. So it is minus 1 over 20. This is the answer for f prime of 3 minus 1 over 20.